All right, Panda Gang, we are back at Saladin True Start location. We got the one city of Cairo, the only city, 2 settlers down here in the rest of the peninsula, but loyalty is being a big problem. Anyways, let's put our settlers on the tiles we want to settle on. Look, -20, so possibly even more here, and -20, possibly even more over here too. But I think it is close to actually -20. The game won't tell you if it's like -25 until you settle the city down. But I think it's close because look around here, -16, -15. At least it's somewhat close in these other tiles. The problem is all our neighbors have golden ages except luckily Ethiopia. I do have a plan though. We just got a governor. Let's get Magnus. We can put him in this Arabian Sea city, chop out the forest ASAP, right? That can get us a government plaza built right away. Then we have Magnus plus a government plaza. That's just an insane amount of loyalty. Plus Cairo growing in 3 turns and having 2 more population from these settlers. Keep in mind, when Cairo grows and these settlers settle down too, we'll get that boost towards Early Empire. Early Empire's got other good things too, like getting a second governor title, and that's going to be clutch. You'll see later just why. And this right here, plus loyalty for cities with a garrison unit. Sadly, if I go for culture right now, it's going to make my builder take a little bit longer, and the key is getting this builder out. That's what's stopping all this from happening, and there's just so much potential in these 2 cities that's not happening, so every turn I waste on that is a real L I'm going to be taking. Oh, check it out, great profit. Spawned here in Phoenicia, right out of Tyre, and we're chilling right on top of their faith zone. We can pillage that out, 38 free faith. And I believe last turn my guy healed. So he's got plenty of health to survive more wall attacks. Wall's going after him again. Remember, we can get all the way back to our lands in 1 turn if we need to. Will he heal though? Yes, he does. Interestingly, doing a pillage it doesn't mean you can't heal. I didn't think that was going to be the case, but let's pillage again. We are getting tons of faith over here in Cairo. Let's move our archer here. I want him to be 2 tiles away so we can go 1, 2 turns with the builder. There is a chance this Mogadishu warrior messes that up by just standing in the wrong place. Okay, can we go here without messing up your growth and your builder? Yes, we can. Okay. Sorry, I was wrong. That makes them both way longer. Let's just leave it in as it is. Cairo's going to grow to 3 population next turn, and then I'll throw the cities down because there'll be that just a little bit more of loyalty pressure sitting around. Finally want some peace made here by the Phoenicians. Didn't even want to look at me for a minute there. Give me some salt. And let's do it. Yep, I'm down. The salt's key because having amenities, that gets your happiness up. Here in Cairo, we got +1 amenity. When I set these 2 cities down, though, that amenity is going to go down to 0. And if I don't have any amenities at all, and I might still need more, the happiness in these newly founded cities is going to be negative, resulting in -3 loyalty, which we can't have any minuses in loyalty that we can avoid right now. Now, Cairo just hit 4 population, 1 turn on that builder, whether we work the comper or we work the culture. So yeah, let's please work the culture. And now that that city's 4, it all comes down to this, boys. Let's see how it goes. -20, -18. I'm quite scared to put these cities down, but I have no choice. Like, I'm just going to lose the game if I sit here and do nothing, right? Okay, San-a-a. Great pronunciation by me, as always. Let's buy out 1 tile. Place a governor governor plaza down here. Always nice putting them on crappy tiles and near crappy tiles because this is where you want your districts, on the deserts that give you no yields anyways. Okay, rebellion in 5 turns. We're falling at -22.8. Luckily, we've got the governor Magnus. We're going to put them in there ASAP. All right, we got a builder coming out next turn also. They're going to come sit their butt down on this forest. I have this second settler up my sleeve. Not only -13 due to Santa being sat down, but I'm not exactly sure what their loyalty plan is just yet, so I'm gonna give them at least 1 more turn and hold off here. Great profit update. 1 2 3 7. Only 7 claims so far. People are just not that interested in getting great profits apparently. Let's go look at the actual great people race. Wow, +10, +9. Where am I? All the way at the bottom, I presume. Arabia. Me, just +1 per turn. Okay, that's never gonna happen. We're gonna have to wait for them anyways. Okay, checking in on my city of Sana here. Happiness level +0. That's what we want to see. It was -3 when I settled the city, but I think it just didn't update properly. And yeah, you can see that last turn we only lost 11.8. We've got our builder on the way. Let's put down this second settler. Oh, Phoenicia, you're upset about the shores. We were just at war, and I was kicking your butt, buddy. Got the early empire boost. We're gonna get that in just 3 turns while we work this 2 culture tile here in Cairo. Sada now, okay, you're still at -11. That's got to be updated. Medina not looking great, falling at -15.1. What can you produce, though? A monument's going to take too long. Purchasing one out, 240 gold. That's somewhat feasible. Whatever, the city's doing 1 production per turn anyways. It's not really up to much, so Let's put some turns into the monument. In Cairo, I'm debating another builder or a galley to explore, but let's go builder because our first guy is just sort of going down to these new cities right here. So things like the horses aren't going to be getting fixed up. Sana now to -9 per turn. Medina under attack by some crazy barbarian vessel, just crashed into here, crash landed, and died. Okay, well, that was pretty pointless. This guy falling, though, at -12.1. Builder looks like it's 2 turns out from chopping down the forest. We'll wait for Magnus to establish himself, though. Get that extra boost from Magnus. And I'm going to put troops into the city right now. Just because in 2 turns, we're going to get Early Empire. Get this military policy card. 2 loyalty per turn for cities with a garrisoned unit. Oh, look at this. Mogadishu's declared war on Cleopatra. Okay, so Ethiopians and Cleopatra still happily at war with each other, and Akkad still at war with Dido. Okay, good to see some things never change. Early Empire achieved. This is so huge. We get a governor title, we get to trade open borders, and we get this military card for 2 loyalty per turn in cities with garrisoned units. So let's change out those policy cards right now. We need that instantly. And then let's go urban planning for production in all cities. Hold on, is that worth it? Let's close this, go back to the civics tree. Next civic is going to be, well, I mean, we can switch things out as soon as we want anyways. But what I'm really wondering is it worth giving 1 production to each of these cities when I'm getting 30% more production? So that's like, what, 2 production here in Cairo versus 3 in all the cities. But these cities' loyalty is too low to even use that 1 production. You know what, this stuff is so marginal. I'm just going to go with urban planning. That way I don't have to swap out cards too early. And again, that military policy card to get more loyalty. We've got our units already sitting here in the cities, only falling at 7.8 now, and in Medina 10.1. And oh, governor title. That's why that civic was so important. Let's go with Victor. We're putting him in Medina. And you might say, Victor, what's that got to do with your plans here? Buddy, look at these promotions. This second one here, garrison commander, your city plus any near with 9 tiles, get 4 more loyalty per turn for your civilization. So 4 more loyalty for both these cities right now is going to be crazy huge. And this builder, we'll have you wait 1 turn. If I chop this down right now, I'm not sure that we would actually finish off this government plaza. It says 35, which would do it, but the loyalty is so bad here that I don't think that 100% of that yield is going to make it all the way to the building itself. And we've got open border opportunities, so we can sell and trade those, getting 10 gold out of Phoenicia here, and my scout can actually go scout stuff. Man, it's been holed up at home for far too long. It's just getting bored here at home. Check it out, another unmet player has been defeated. It's hard out here, dude. It's hard. Sana now with Magnus established. Let's chop this down. We've got the government plaza. So wonderful. Look at this, falling at only 0.02 per turn. Medina over here, it doesn't help them though. They're still falling at 2 per turn, but you know what will help everybody? Promoting Victor here. We're going to give him garrison commander, confirm, and in just 2 turns, these loyalty problems are going to look like a thing of the past. Just kidding. I'm sure it's going to be terrible all game. Now that Sana's done doing things just to survive, I don't think I need any units out of this. I've got units going out of Cairo. Monument would be great. I would like a granary too, but I don't actually have the tech for that. I've been doing this bronze working. But would it be smart to switch into pottery instead? I think the city should start focusing food, and that's going to be growth in just 7 turns. Medina is already focusing food, but they've got housing, so they're fine. Over here is the real granary monument city. Wink, wink. Go watch the video if you haven't seen it just yet, guys. Great time. Taking the learnings from that video, though, this city is way more of a desolate city than the abundant city. So we got to go monument first, no matter what. That's going to take 17 turns, so we don't need to get granary just this second. Coupe. Dude, I cut down 1 forest. 1 single forest. Chill out, man. Chill out. I should think about what this builder's doing, though, and I can split them between the 2 cities, Medina and Sana. Medina looks like it's going to be a high population city. Wavering loyalty, true, but that's going to be getting better. It's got the 3 food here from the Oasis, which is super strong, and then a 2 food fish. So I definitely want to get a fishing boat sitting on that fish. And then the next place, I want to get this luxury resource, obsidian. We can sell that for money. The thing is, it's just going to take so long for borders to grow to actually get that and make money. So I might have to go ahead and actually buy it with my hard-earned gold. But if I flip it in 1 turn, okay, we've got it. Do we have people we're friends with? Yeah, right here. We just made friends. Make a deal. We spent, what, 65 gold on that, and we get 7 per turn from Jatara. Oh, and 10 from Theodora? Okay, well, that's going to pay itself off in just 6 turns. Great investment, guys. Open borders with Theodora too. Maybe we can make some money elsewhere. You will give me money. Thank you. And Cyrus, we actually need his borders open because we've got our scout cruising in there right now. Where is it? Yep. That's the direction. I wanted to go west, to be honest, towards Europe. But my scout would have had to gone through the water because Akkad here isn't going to let me into their borders unless I'm their suzerain. So we got to go east, get around those guys. Now check it out. Victor finally established. We're raising at 6.5. That's because Medina grew and Victor got slotted in there. So this city is going to be fine for loyalty. This city grown at 6.52. Oh, buddy, that was a stressful few turns, but it looks like we're going to be okay. Okay, 10 great profits taken now. I think there's 16 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About 10 turns until we should be getting our great profit. Okay, looking in here. When they come out, we're going to want a shrine so we can get, not mercenaries, missionaries. So it's something to think about putting that in after our new builder comes out. We've got tons of faith. We're pillaging. We've been working these Dead Sea tiles. And that Pantheon we got actually got us a decent amount of faith, yeah. If only this Mogadishu warrior would get off my settle spot. I want to put my warrior there so no one takes it. Just get out of the way, dude. It's the only place left to settle here. Get off my land. And Kabul, a new city-state. A lot of militaristic city-states around here. We just need to send a trade route to both of these. Dude, we need a trade route ASAP. Like, it's just taking too long. Trade route costs 195 gold. And honestly, I need my gold to buy tiles. Oh, check it out. This is even earlier than I thought. We've got our great person here. Francis of Assisi. What a nice prophet. We're going to slap them down in our holy site. Although I'm a little bit skeptical about doing that this second, because this place is being fought over, and I don't have a shrine yet. Can I buy out a shrine? 280 gold. That's not feasible either, right? Let's see, maybe like 5 turns, but if I build it myself, it takes 10 turns. Okay, let's pop it in and then see how different citizen allocation will impact this. If we go with, okay, copper, we're gonna get horses improved as well. We just got a builder out. Just 8 turns. So I think hard building this is the way to go. We'll save our money. And I'm going to wait to put down Francis until we're ready to actually build missionaries. Otherwise, we could see our religion snuffed out instantly. And that would just be awful, wouldn't it? Speaking of builders, though, it's time to get to work. You're going off towards the horses. We can sell those for money, and we want money. Our other builder, you're going to get me some fish and get the city of Medina growing ASAP. Just 6 more until population growth. We're going to be able to get another settler over here in no time. Okay, what do I do to get you out of here, dude? As for this scout, I'm going to go north, not south, because I'm going to have boats out pretty soon, and those boats can scout all around the south for me. All I like. That'll be great. Oh, Gobustan, we found some stuff. Promote available. Sweet. And I bet Georgia lives near here. Pretty close. Unless they were wiped out. I do see some Persian land over here. Bronze working achieved. We find out where the iron lives. Okay, I don't see any here, but I see a leaf. Oh, it's right under me in Cairo. Cairo's got the shrine in 6 turns. Once we improve this, though, down to 5. That's what I like to see. One of the best feelings in the world, guys. Let's keep exploring more with our scout. We've met Tamar. Dude, I really need to meet as many people as I can. Get my arrow score going. And Scythia. Hey, nice to meet you, too. She seems kind of angry. But a couple of good meets here. Maybe we can get open borders. A big part of this, though, is going to be getting out into the sea. And actually getting boats, because they can travel, see so much stuff. Plus, you get arrow score just for building boats, which is great. Dude, Tamar giving me so much gold for this diplomatic favor this early in the game. Like, that's awesome to find. And my scout can even promote. I'm going to give him hill terrain, just because it looks like we're going over some hills, fellas. Science route, let's go for writing. We'll get pottery, get a granary maybe in those coastal cities that might have some housing issues. Even here in Cairo, we're getting up towards the cap now. 6 housing. We're not getting any penalties yet, but we'll start getting penalties next turn in Sana. Oh, another iron. I didn't see that last time. Ooh, 2 spots. This is great. Tomorrow, another person that wants to be my friend. Also, another weak player. Look at this. 7 science, 13 culture. I'm not even that far off behind them. Back-to-back production upgrades. This time, didn't lower the amount of turns, but it's okay, man. It's okay. Man, we have a ton of gold from those deals I just made. Let's quickly go for military tradition. That'll just take 2 turns. We can swap out our cards, put in 20% reduced cost for buying out tiles, and we'll get so many tiles that we want. Pottery achieved. Writing's next. This guy still sitting on my spot, dude. Like, come on. This guy's so annoying. Settler, 440 gold too, actually. Do I want that instead? How much does production take? 10 turns of production? I don't know. It's hard out here, man. The thing is, if I do buy it out right now and go, I need to go to war with this guy just to get him off my damn tile. And right across here, Mogadishu lives. So until I get some galleys out, it's kind of like Do I really want to go fight this guy? Military tradition unlocked. So we actually get some pretty decent wartime upgrades. Loyalty's looking good in both of our newly founded cities. If we founded a new one, minus 16, it wouldn't be too great. But for now, at least we can take out this government card and put in naval units because I actually do really want those. And land surveyors to purchase out a ton of tiles. Oh, dude, I actually played this wrong. I should have gone with some other civic that I could have quickly swapped for because now I'm going to spend 10 turns with this 20% reduction in buying tiles, when you only really need to buy tiles for 1 turn, right? Let's get this nice reef. I do want that across the river, but we got to be economical here, guys. I see a fish. Okay, I want that fish, but no one's challenging me for it just yet. I also need these 2 tiles here so that I don't need to have open borders with my friend Ethiopia to get my ships in and out of my little Arabian Sea over here. Santa needs the iron because we're going to work that. In Medina, we need another fish. I see it's going for the crabs, but it's growing in just 1 turn and it needs something to work so it can keep growing. Keep that loyalty train going. Beirut here, I want to cut this city off from expanding into these desert tiles because it's going to want to soon. Just look up here to the north. There's not many great tiles for it to get anymore up there. And I bet there's going to be some oil sitting around in here. And just having as many tiles as we can put down districts in those is going to be sweet. So I want to see if I can just like make a line right here where they can't get through, get any more tiles. So let's get this one. And now we got enough money for 3 or 4 more tiles depending on what we're after. I think we go with this naval choke point so I can ensure my dudes can get through the lands. And then 1 more towards Beruta. Luckily, it's going to be 10 turns until political philosophy, which just wasted me 30 production, which is half a monument. Not very smart on my part, but we'll have more opportunities to buy more tiles as we go ahead. Writing unlocked, guys. I can finally place down my campus here in Cairo. That's going to be really nice. Let's do that this instant. +3. That's equal to the +3 tile I talked about earlier. So let's just place it down. We'll go back to the shrine. We definitely want that, yeah. But remember, there's a little wrinkle here with the madrasa. You get bonus faith equal to the campus adjacency bonus. So 3 more faith in the bank. New meat. We've got Poland. Honor to meet you too, my friend. And look at that. City of Random. Okay, that wasn't that random for Axis. You can do better. Next up, we could clean up some of these older text masonry of the wheel, but I'm going to go for Celestial Navigation. Get myself a harbor. That's going to be pretty important here for Sana. And I think we should have some couple coast tiles improved before too long to get that boost. Gandhi giving me the slight hints that he might be a nuke man later on in the game. Preslov, another militaristic city-state. Says get a great writer. That's going to be too tough for me, buddy. I'm not much about the writing out here. Can barely read. We finished our temple, though. Let's go ahead and found our religion. Right now, we are Eastern Orthodoxy, but let's see what we can become. Okay, taking the cow, calling it panda. Again, cows and pandas, pretty much the same thing, guys. And the beliefs yet are pretty rough. We can get a little bit more culture, a little bit more production. Those are okay. Rest of these, though, I don't have much respect for them. Honestly, the culture's already suffering this game, and it might suffer more as we go, so let's pick that up. Then looking at what's left here, I'm looking for the science icon. Right here, I see 1 science for every city following the religion. That would just double what our religion already does. 1 science for cities with a campus district. That's okay. Then we have a bunch of faith-specific ones. Okay, religious spread, 30% further. That's pretty decent. The faith cost for purchasing missionaries and apostles, minus 30%. And also this holy waters. This lets your religious units heal 10 health in any holy site, as long as you're the majority religion holder, which is sweet because usually it's just in your own lands. And when you got a huge map like Earth here, we definitely want to be able to heal up wherever. That'd be sweet. I think I'm going to go with Holy Order, though. Just reduce all my faith costs for the rest of the game in terms of units by 30%. There we go. Panda is founded. Let's check it out. Oh, a light blue cyan color. That's quite nice. Gonna go ahead and buy some missionaries right away. We've banked quite a bit of faith. We can get 2 per turn. And next thing for the city is gonna be one of a few things. Campus, granary, trader, builder. Oh, galley 2, right? Because government, we got 100% production towards that. Maybe we could get 2 of those pumped out quite quick before the government swap over, yeah? Looks like Poland wants to be my friend. That's always good to see. I swear they're like kind of warmongers too. Open borders, thank you very much. Maybe they'll buy some of my stuff, like horses. If you have no horses, man, you're gonna be desperate. Jataro's the best for giving me money, though. 3 gold per turn for my horses. And then another 3 for my iron. Nice. I'm gonna be getting so many tiles under my control now. Beruta pretty much surrounded as far as Cairo can possibly do it. Oh, I see this fish is now somewhat contested. Gonna have to oblige myself and buy that. I think it's a bit too expensive. Okay, next turn's fine. Where should our first target be? I figure we get this peninsula under our control to start, then maybe go for Tyre. I mean, there's a holy city there. That's my understanding, at least. And maybe we could have the Phoenicians spread our religion for us. Like, that sounds pretty awesome, man. Okay, you come down here. Spread. It's still gonna be Judaism. All good. Spread. No majority religion. Okay, good start. And I can't quite buy out another missionary. Yeah, just a few, actually quite a few more turns. We banked up a lot of faith. We weren't making it that fast. Still no panda yet in Baruta, but it looks like we got some in Sana. Beautiful. Second city, pumping it out now. Lots of pressure. Speaking of Sana, the monument's complete. Let's go granary right away, just because this city, man, we need it growing. We need it growing. And it's just wasting a lot of that bonus food right now, working these 2 tiles. And I bet I can optimize this a little bit better if I tell it to work production, tell it to work production. Right now, 0 turns till growth, but we're going to get as much production as we can. City's not going to lose anybody, and any of that food surplus is now going to stop getting wasted. There we go, 2 era score. We've got our first galley on the seas. And this means we're going to get to explore all over the place, meet a ton of people, get even more era score. Let's get this fish so that the Egyptians don't steal it from us. We're already in a normal age, though, and it looks like 13 more era score needed in the next 15 to 35 turns to hit golden. And we would love golden just to make our faith go even further and to spread our religion like absolute crazy. Speaking of spreading, we're having a little bit of trouble here. This Phoenician missionary is pulled up, and I bet they're going to spread in Baruta. And even if we do spread, we won't get majority religion. Luckily, Sana has flipped. Let's move this missionary further on to Medina. And you know what? I might do the same with my other missionary as well. Just make sure that I'll at least put them in the middle. Make sure that we can keep Medina under our control. And that way the religious pressure will be spreading every single turn all over the place. Right, so a second galley. And look at this. Someone has suzerain this warrior. Thank you, Ethiopia. Please move their butt. They've just been sitting here in the forest doing who knows what. Look at these brutes here. Spread off in Jerusalem. No majority religion, but I've got a second dude. The second dude. Will this do it? Still no majority religion. Well, what is even the point then? What's the point? Taking a look at this religion stuff, it seems like it's pretty much even all the way around. Judaism, still the most. But the most coming in per turn looks to be Hinduism. A lot of stuff going on from my friends over here. The faith, the nuke-mongering, Gandhi himself. And who's this? Zhao? Portugal? All the way over here in Poland? That is far, man. Nice to meet you, though. Lisbon's quite far away. Oh, it's his scout, too. I guess that makes sense. What's this? Era score for getting to political philosophy. Sure. Government on lock. Definitely not going oligarchy. Classical republic's good. We'll get more great people points, which will really just give us more faith. That's pretty much it. But that beats out wonder production because we're not on that, are we? So I think it really comes down to cards. What do you want? Do you want another military one or an economic policy one? Looking right now, if we went economic policy, yes, I'd put in builder probably. I like urban planning's in there 100%. We don't have many great people ones. Sorry, wild cards that give you great people points. And then on the military side, all I really want is this plus loyalty when we need it, but that's not going to be all the time. And I would also like 100% production towards naval units. So I think I can get a little bit more out of the economic ones because, you know, we can go builder, we can go settler. So let's go with the classical republic, get that down. 2 more air score. It's great getting these things. We're very close to a golden age now. And look, land surveyor is still in there, 20% reduction in purchasing tiles. So if we're going to purchase any tiles, this is the time, guys. What do we want? Cairo has literally no tiles you'd ever want to buy. Medina. I bet you would like to work towards this opal, but it's a bit too far away to actually afford. However, giving the city some more production sounds like a really good idea. So let's do that. At least give them the option to get more production. City's not often the smartest, though. Look at this maze right here. Dude, this is a full production versus 2 gold. Just way better. Let me make sure my other cities are doing smart things, too. Okay, Sana, right. I had them focus production. Here in Cairo, we have 4 population. No one's working the culture and faith. So I'd expect this galley and growth to happen quick. Then we swap over to faith because our housing is going to be capped out. And a bunch of production. This Ethiopian warrior still sitting here, dude. Still sitting here. It says for 30 more turns. Like, are you kidding me? Will you just leave? The problem now with it being Ethiopian and not just Mogadishan is that I can't go to war with Ethiopia just to fight off this one warrior. Like, what are you doing? Oh, well, calm down. It's going to be okay. Let's go for naval units. We like that. And let's go for production in all cities and production towards builders. As for diplomatic policies, we don't have any envoys just yet, so let's go charismatic leader. Confirm, confirm. And let's work our way to theology. This will give us a temple, which lets you buy apostles, and you need apostles if you want to be a beast in the faith game. Oh, new city-state. Finally a city-state that's not militaristic. Games and recreation, I think that needs construction. Let me double check though. Yep, construction.
Thanks for watching, Panda Gang. When I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to actually pay for Windows, so make sure to subscribe. Peace.